She texted me the night before the wedding. 6 words. Cold, surgical, final. The wedding is off. I need closure. Closure? With her ex? On our wedding weekend? I stared at the message while the rehearsal dinner noise blurred into a distant hum. Guests laughed, glasses clinked. My future collapsed quietly, right behind my eyes. I typed slowly, deliberately. Take a lifetime. Then I put the phone face down and let the room fade. People assume heartbreak is loud. Mine wasn't. It was a clean break, like a bone snapped by a professional. We had 3 years together. 3 years of soft mornings, plans whispered into each other's shoulders, and a sense of safety I didn't question. She used to trace circles on my wrist, saying I calmed her chaos. I believed her. I believed everything. Maybe that's why the betrayal didn't feel like a knife. It felt like a diagnosis. Looking back, the signs were there. Late-night calls she forgot to mention, a sudden interest in privacy, her smile dimming when she thought I wasn't watching. I wasn't suspicious then. I was in love. I let things slide. I let her explanations soothe me. But people slip when they think you're not looking. And she slipped. 3 weeks before the wedding, I caught her using a second phone. She claimed it belonged to her cousin. But cousins don't text, "I miss the way you slammed the door when you were mad." That was my first fracture. The message the night before was the final break. When she said she needed time with him for closure, it clicked. Not confusion, not hesitation, just entitlement. She wanted to taste old fire one more time and come back expecting the altar would still be warm. She forgot who she was marrying. Silent planning is my native language. While she drove to her closure, I shifted gears. First, I called the venue. I told them to cancel everything: decor, catering, staff. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't explain. Second, I notified the hotel to release all rooms under my booking. Third, I called the travel agent and confirmed the honeymoon flight under my name alone. Then, the financial side. I revoked her access to the joint account she had barely contributed to. I contacted the jeweler and arranged a full return of her ring. I informed both families, calmly, of the change in plans. People think revenge is messy. Mine wasn't. It was clerical. By the time she checked into that lakeside cabin with him, I had already closed every door she expected to walk back through. The revenge itself was quiet, efficient, cruel only in its honesty. The morning of the wedding, instead of standing at an aisle, I was boarding a plane. The sun lit the tarmac like a stage. I didn't look back. I turned on my phone mid-flight. Her messages flooded in. First casual, then annoyed, then panicked. Why did the venue say everything is canceled? Why can't I access the bank account? Where are you? Please pick up. Please don't do this. Then the one that made me smirk. Where's my ring? I didn't reply. Silence is an art form when applied with precision. Later, while I sat overlooking turquoise water with a drink in hand, I got the message I had been waiting for. My ex isn't interested. He's seeing someone. He wasn't expecting me. I feel sick. Please call me. Her closure closed on her. She came back to town expecting a confrontation. She wanted tears, screaming, a scene she could rewrite later into a story where we both shared blame. Instead, she got nothing. I had already moved out of our apartment. Her things were packed and delivered to her mother's house. My number was blocked, my social media gone, my footprints erased. She tried showing up at my workplace. Security turned her away. The real climax came when she learned I had emailed every guest. Wedding canceled. Groom safe and well. No further details forthcoming. No drama, no explanations. Just the kind of finality she didn't know how to swallow. Her mother sent me one long message asking for understanding. I didn't respond. Some endings don't require words. People ask if I regret not fighting for the relationship. There was nothing to fight for. She burned the bridge. I just made sure she couldn't swim back. On the last night of the honeymoon, I walked barefoot along the shore, letting the tide wash over my ankles. I thought about the wedding that never happened, the vows unsaid, the future I set free. I felt nothing but relief. Betrayal teaches you two things: how deep you loved and how quickly you can stop. I didn't lose her. I released her. She wanted closure. She got it, just not the version she expected. And me? I kept my promise. I gave her a lifetime.